Welcome to the Stina Show. Happy Thursday. Tonight's guest is Kylie McNeil, and he's a massage therapist and yogi. I met in LA, and we've had some good times together. Spiritual guy. Hey, Kyle, what's up? I'll get you in here. Hi, welcome. Let's see. Yes.
Nice.
Host.
Kyle, how are you?
It's so good to see you.
Oh my, you look the same. You look great.
Thank you. You look exactly the same as well. It's so crazy.
We used to have so much fun together, right?
Oh my God, we really did. You're just like exactly like I remember you.
I know that, we had to go, we did our own thing. You're a young yogi. You have to explore the world.
Oh, for sure.
But
I met you when I was a baby, really.
how old were you?
I was 21 years old when I met you. I had just turned 21. So
Wow. Don't say your age now, but it was like 6 or 7 years ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
But yeah, no, we connected so spiritually. I've never connected that deeply with anybody spiritually.
Oh my God, I feel so honored to hear that. You were such a, honestly, I'm so grateful for you because you were such a key player in my journey, really,
Yeah, no, we had so much. Remember, we just got high on life. I always tell people that story about the running down Runyon Canyon
Yes,
high on life.
I was just thinking about that actually before I hopped on here. I was like, oh my God, that's my one memory of you that I'll never forget.
And we were like raw vegans together, and like we meditated.
Oh,
It was wild.
we did everything. We did like, I think we did a week on bananas, like dates. Oh my gosh.
I forgot. Yeah.
It was crazy.
It was awesome, right? How awesome was that?
Yeah.
I hope we could get back to that. I'm not like that. I really try, but it's very difficult,
Yeah, it's a journey. I mean, I've definitely had, all kinds of things happen since then. So
I know, but it's just like I wish I don't know how I had the I don't know, the strength to do it.
I really kind of feel like at that point in time, that was like the beginning of 2013, right? So I don't know what happened, but there was like a shift that year, and I started changing. I think we were both changing together. Like we both kind of just activated at the same time, and the universe like brought us together. And
yeah, I don't know. Every person who comes on here, I ask to bring a deep core enlightenment experience. Don't do it yet. It's the end.
Okay.
That is what it is on. My enlightenment experience was LA and that whole part of it,
Oh yeah, me too. That's when I awakened back then.
So crazy. But that was LA. We met in LA.
Yes, yeah,
we met on
LA.
set. That's what it was.
We did, yeah. You actually introduced me to the world of background acting, which I had no idea was even a thing, and then it ended up being.
Oh yeah, right.
I mean, you got me in with I think like book talent, and that
Yeah.
that became a whole year-long journey of exploring LA with you.
And Jason, right? Jason was there.
Oh yeah,
Jason
he
Taylor.
Wasn't he a yogi too? I think he was like one of the first people.
Do you still talk to him?
No, honestly, I don't keep in touch with too many people from that time. It's just, it's crazy how people come in and out, but.
Well, thank God for social media,
Yeah, I mean, it's such a great tool.
Well, that's how I stay in touch with Jason, because he travels all over the place. It's hard to connect with anyone.
You know what's another crazy thing is like, we have matching tattoos.
Oh yeah, we do.
My first tattoo ever was with you.
I know we have such a connection, but that's the thing. Like the love was too strong. It was like y'all need a break from each
Yeah, the
other.
universe was like, you guys have like other people to share with. So
Yeah, no, I just have to come. Where are you now? Florida, right?
yeah, I live in Miami Beach, Florida.
You like it,
Um,
huh?
yeah, Florida has been very good to me. You know, I've really came into myself. I think when I came out here, I moved here like gosh, like 3 years ago now. So yeah, I've been here for 3 years now, and I really love it. It fits me very well. And I found a nice niche in the wellness community here. So, you know.
There is one. That's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, you know, surprisingly, I think a lot of people think Miami Beach is just all like the party, but there's actually like a hidden yogi wellness mystical scene here, and I landed right into it when I got here. So
Congratulations.
yeah.
Do you do anything on like Zoom or anything? Part of your teachings?
No, I would like to explore that though. I've been thinking about that as an option lately. So
Yeah, I'll hop on. I'm only how many miles away, you know?
I know we gotta get together. Like we're both East Coast now, so
I know. I have a car. You have a car?
I do have a car. Yeah.
We can meet halfway, even, you know?
That would be cool. I would love to do that.
I don't know where that is. Maybe one of the Carolinas or something.
Well, I took a really nice trip last October. I went to Salem, Massachusetts,
Yeah, I was
and
there last year too.
oh no way! I'm dying to go back. I would love to meet you up there for sure.
Like now, no.
Like tomorrow.
Too soon. Oh, it's fun though, Salem. Um, I'm very, I still have ADD, but when you were young, Kyle, did you know you wanted to be in healing and self-care?
You know, I had no idea at all. That, yeah, I had no clue when I was young that I would end up, working in the wellness industry at all.
What kind of things did you do when you were younger?
I really loved because I grew up an only child, so I loved to take walks by myself. I was always outside in nature by myself. I was lucky because my mom kind of gave me a lot of freedom to do that sort of thing. So I was able to like,
Shout out.
yeah, hey
Kelly,
mom.
shout out.
I was able to like really, get in touch with nature, get in touch with myself. And I think that has influenced, my life at this point for sure.
Yeah, if you remember nature at a young age, that's a great sign.
Right. There's so much to learn from just being in nature
And just walking, like when you ask old people, like what's their secret, they say they walk, you know?
oh yeah, that's like the best exercise for real.
Did you go to school? So you're a massage therapist and I do yoga, and I know you're very spiritual. Did you go to school for these things?
Oh yeah, I have taken trainings. Let's see. So my first massage training that I did was actually shortly after the last time I saw you. Back in like 2015, I started working for Aveda, which was like my intro to that world, and I received a massage training, and I learned all about even more than I knew when I met you about like natural products and healings and stuff.
We have so much still to learn, you know?
Yeah. And I did a yoga certification in 2017 in LA, which was really nice. So I started practicing hot yoga a year before that, though. In 2016, I was living in Portland, and I went to my first hot yoga class.
Cool.
And that, I was like, oh my God, what is
I've
this?
never done it.
Oh
I know,
my
don't
gosh.
shame me. I want to.
It is like the best thing. It has like seriously been such a lifesaver, really, you know.
Yeah,
Um,
you just have to stay extra hydrated, I guess.
Definitely. And your body gets used to it. You get used to it really fast.
So
So,
I left LA in 2016. You went back, or you just went back for training?
so I kind of hopped around a bit. Let's see, I was in LA until 2000, the end of 2015. So I was working at Aveda, and then I got a job opportunity to work in the medical cannabis industry
I remember that.
in Oregon. Yeah, so I moved to Oregon. I did that for a year, which was an amazing experience, and then I went back to California after that for a while, and I moved, yeah, to Florida in
Right.
2019.
So, is weed legal in Miami?
So, yeah, I mean, everything's kind of legal in Miami.
Oh no.
But we don't have like recreational dispensaries. We do have medical ones, and you can buy like, you know, CBD and THC products at most like wellness shops, spas, smoke shops, all that stuff. So,
Okay, yeah, I know
yeah.
it's legal here, but they don't have really like LA dispensaries yet, you know.
Yeah, it's not like that here yet either, so yeah.
Slow. It's slow is what it is. Who are some of your current and past inspirations?
Oh my gosh. Well, I would say I was always inspired by Greek mythology. That was like my favorite subject in school. We didn't really touch on it for very long, but um, I just was always fascinated by, you know, that culture, and that got me interested in like the healing, like arts and things like that. If we're talking about a person, the
Any
first thing the first thing that comes to mind is my favorite music artist, Kylie Minogue. Like
really?
she just really inspires me a lot. I love her songs and just the energy that she brings, you know. It's very like positive and open, and
And
yeah.
she overcame a cancer, I think, or some disease, I remember.
Yeah, and she is actually very much into a lot of the same like alternative therapies and things that I am into as well. So,
Yeah, she's always been positive. You're right. And she
I
always
mean,
has such hits.
yeah, she's never really, you don't really ever hear anything bad about her, you know? She just kind of is there. Plus, we have the same initials, so
True, true. Hey,
yeah.
I mean, me and Chris Brown have the same initials, but that's nothing. Don't don't compare that. But anyway, Kylie Minogue, that's cool. So you work, where do you work now?
So I help manage a hot yoga studio here in South Beach. It's called Moto Yoga. It's a pretty well-known chain of hot yoga studios. I believe there's several in New York, actually. Um, and I started doing that as soon as I moved here, pretty much. I met someone, they connected me with the owner, and I just started working there. And it's amazing. I really love the community, and it keeps me inspired to, you know, keep practicing. And I've seen such amazing results by, you know, having like a very regular practice by working there.
Yeah.
And then I also work as a freelance massage therapist. So like this is actually my massage studio. My cat is sleeping on my table right now,
Oh, who
but
is that?
oh, so this is my cat. His name's Salem, actually.
Oh, how cute. Look at him.
Yeah,
He's cute.
he's like super happy. He loves
Oh,
laying on there.
gosh. He's
Um,
cute. I love all animal appearances are
yeah.
welcome. Oh, how about Salem? Hi, Salem. Um, well, we are witches, right? So it's very fitting.
Right.
Um,
And he actually came with that name too. That was like why I just had to adopt him in the moment. Like I literally just moved to Miami. I didn't even have my apartment yet.
Wow.
I had applied for it. I was like staying with a friend and, looking at places. And then I found Salem and I was like, then the next day I got my apartment. So he's
So
lucky.
thank God. That's so cool. Yeah, timing is important, right? So,
Yeah.
so how do you feel? I mean, managing a yoga studio, you probably learn a lot doing that.
Oh, definitely. It's a really good experience. Like I said, I really love it. It's mostly for the community aspect though. Like, being able to, especially in, with everything that's been happening in the last like, year or so, just having people that you can, have discussions with and,
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
what happened during COVID? Were you working?
yeah. So, well, Florida, like we opened back up pretty quickly. So there were 3 months in 2020 where we were so close. I mean, you couldn't even go to the beach. They had like helicopters and drones like flying around to make sure you didn't go on the beach. It was nuts. And then
Yeah.
like the next day, it was like back to normal basically. So it was very sudden change from like one extreme to the other. But
Yeah.
yeah, we've gone through different phases. There was a time where we were only allowing like a very small amount of people into class, with masks, and then we realized it's impossible to practice hot yoga in a mask, So all the fitness places removed that, and we just take it day by day, and but it's nice to see like how helpful it is for people because we've all gone through so many different changes, and yoga's been like a constant for myself and a lot of other people to like stay present and to be healthy and
Yoga's
all
the
that.
best. It's the
Oh,
fucking best.
yeah, it's amazing.
Like that's all you need to do is breathe and stretch through life and you'll be good.
Right, that's the thing. So it's like an exercise that, of course it's going to improve your physical body, but more importantly, it really improves your mental state, and that, being able to like breathe, hold poses, that teaches you like um, patience, that teaches you, how to bend and move through things and keep your peace and focus, and it's incredible.
So are there different kinds of breaths in yoga?
Yeah, there's a lot of different styles of yoga that we offer at the studio. Um, we have everything from our standard moto practice, which is like the original postures, and then we have like power flow, which is like a whole body like workout, and then we also have yin yoga, which is my favorite, and that's all about surrendering to gravity, a lot of like floor postures, um, kind of going more to like a darker place, but then it's kind of hard because it's like you're just on the floor in this pose, and it looks easy, and like you have to hold it for like 5 minutes, and sometimes things come up while you're there in silence for 5 minutes, like you know but it's very healing.
Yeah,
um
sounds cool.
yeah.
So when I know that sometimes when you go upside down, like that's a practice we should all be doing. It's like that, against the wall kind of thing.
Yeah, or even just simply just putting your legs straight up on the wall. Um, just having the blood flow reverse like that is so good for you. Like, um,
Just doing it in the bed even, maybe.
yeah, exactly. I mean, you can do yoga anywhere, really.
Not doing it. I love yoga. So do you meditate?
I do, yeah. Well, ever since I've known you, I've had a pretty constant meditation practice. I mean, there have been definitely times where I've fallen off the wagon, but I try to do meditations often. Like the two practices that I like to do are before bed, I like to write down my intentions for tomorrow. Like I have a little journal, and I kind of just, I light a candle, I try to take some deep breaths, clear my mind, and then I just write down my intentions for the next day.
That's so cool. I need to fucking do
Yeah,
that. I'm putting my book out.
I just do it like I literally just write down like I am blank, and then just do that one little thing, and then go to bed. And then I do a lot of guided meditations too on YouTube. I mean, there's a guided meditation for pretty much everything on YouTube, so it's a fun way to like spend your time, you know, if you have downtime.
So I have ADD. So like,
Mm-hmm.
where, if I were to the beginners out there, where do you start? You know, what's a good starting one?
A good starting meditation, honestly, like the best thing I could say is just turn your phone off. I like to light a candle because that helps me focus, and just literally breathe. Like, just even take 10 deep breaths and only focus on breathing in and out, and you'll feel so different after that. And that's a very quick meditation, but
Through the nose or what?
yeah. Or you can even alternate nostrils if that helps you focus a little bit more. But just giving your mind that time to just stop, you know, helps you so much when you're taking on a lot of tasks. Like later on.
Yeah, yeah, it's an investment. The time, self-care time is your future investment, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. And I think that's another thing, another reason why I really like being in this industry is because, you know, I think it helps. I like to help remind my clients and people that, you know, if you don't have your health, like nothing else really matters that much, you know, like, and it's pretty easy to take care of yourself. You just gotta like do it.
I mean, it is easy till you fall. You know, that's, I guess, the hard part is like the fall, like to get back on that. Because I think about the word meditation every single day of my life, which almost puts pressure on me, and I don't always meditate because of it. It's so strange, you know?
Right. Yeah. Because you're like, I have to set aside the time to do this, and that's like against the whole point of it.
Yes.
But
it's hard. It's hard.
But I mean, like, you can find meditation in anything. Like, even if you like art, which I know you do, like, you know, just take a moment to just actually look at the art that's like on your walls, you know, or your photos, and just not look at anything else, but just appreciating that, and then think about breathing, and that's a meditation.
So a form of presence, just being present and aware of that.
Right. Yeah. I think like, because, right, like if we're thinking about the past, usually we fall into kind of a, not always, but usually we feel a little down because we're thinking about something that has already happened. It can never happen again. When we're thinking about the future, we get a little anxious because we're thinking about something that hasn't happened yet, you know, and then when we're present, like everything's actually okay. So
that's true. No, it's I know we have to reflect, but then that's what meditation is for, to reflect peacefully through, right?
Exactly.
I guess so. Meditation is kind of like a time portal because it brings you through without being like alert and worried at the same time.
Exactly. Yeah. It just gives you space to just be in the moment.
You know, it's a cool thing I heard on you know, Russell Brand?
Yeah.
Some of his stuff is pretty deep. And today he was talking about like how like the news takes up your consciousness because you're paying attention to it, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
And I was like, wow, like how powerful that your consciousness is currency.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Like 100%. Like
thank you for being conscious with me. It's because time is precious, you know, and you realize that as you get older.
That's another thing, yeah. Like in the last 2 years, I've really started to learn how to like set boundaries for myself because I want to protect my time, you know. It's
Boundaries
important.
are hard too, huh?
Yeah, they're hard lessons to learn, and like I don't know, the universe picks hard on us sometimes,
I
but
don't want to. Why do I have to do the boundaries? You know,
I know I'm like, man, really.
someone
Um,
else put them up for me. Leave me alone. It's so annoying.
but yeah, just yeah, time is very precious. Like,
Yeah, and God, you know, we're here today, and one day we won't be in this body at least.
right.
But I'm like, you know, we work so hard in these bodies. Like, where are we going? Don't take me out of here. Investment, right?
Right.
Um, I don't even want to ask about it's not in the questions. I was going to ask about the dating scene, but you don't have to share if you don't want to.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, the Miami dating scene is like a whole hour-long conversation.
Yeah, next
Yeah.
episode. Next episode. First offline, then the next episode.
Yes.
Uh, so how do you stay motivated through COVID, before, after?
Man, I guess in a way, I kind of, well, of course, I mean, everybody was shocked at first. But then for me, it was like more of a wake-up call to just be like, wow, like I really did choose the right path for myself. Because I mean, in the past, obviously, I've been confused about like what I'm doing or what, but you know, I've chosen the path of like trying to be healthy, and I'm grateful for that because I mean that actually the pandemic actually motivated me even more to you know, live like a healthy lifestyle. Um, but you know, really, I would say it's mostly because I've realized that like I can help other people, and staying motivated, like, you know, just because I've seen the impact that I have on my clients, like when I do massage and stuff like that, that motivates me, you know, knowing that I'm making a difference in somebody's day or maybe shifting their perspectives. So,
Oh, you have
yeah.
any healing stories, or have you witnessed any?
Um, Nothing that like stands out. Um, But I did have a client actually who thanked me because he was getting massage from me like maybe 2 or 3 times a month. But then he thanked me like because he was like, you know, both of his parents actually died during the pandemic. They were like older, and you know,
Oh, good.
and he was like, you know, being able to like, you know, feel like touch and energy from somebody during a time where I felt very alone was like very important, you know, and I didn't even know that until like he had told me after. So
Oh, so
yeah.
I mean, massage therapy is very powerful, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean that's more my niche, I would say, than the yoga, but the yoga helps me do the massage, and the massage helps me do the yoga. You know, like it's like a balance.
Yeah, yoga keeps you healthy, and massage helps. Do you get your own massages, or
Not enough.
you
No.
have to?
I know. I know. I need to have more regular massages myself for sure. But I'm lucky though that I've created a way to kind of make my own schedule. So I do take time to recharge. And I try to listen to my body and my intuition as much as possible. So if I am feeling like drained, I will not work that day, you know, and
Really?
yeah, like because I think it's better to, um, you know, give like a healing session to somebody, if I'm in that place. Like if I'm not in that place myself, if I don't feel good that day, I don't want to transfer any of that to another person.
Oh, totally. That's right.
Yeah.
What you would do. Wow, that's cool. That's really awesome.
So it's a good career, but I mean, you really have to take it based on how you feel. That's why like taking care of my body is so important, because otherwise I can't really give 100% to my clients.
I've gotten full body massages, which I love.
Mhm.
Are you more, I know, because I've had guys and girls, are you a tougher or a softer? Because I
I'm
got a guy who
tough.
almost beat the F out of me once, but it worked, you know?
Yeah, I'm pretty tough. I mean, I try to intuitively like read someone's body, but you know, I use my elbows sometimes, and I can really get in there.
It works, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But I definitely I use a lot of like music. You would actually love my playlist. I use a lot of Thievery Corporation in my treatment.
We got to get back on like the music tip because we used to have so much fun with the music.
Yeah.
Skylab, Skylab, shout out.
Oh my God, it's so good to see you.
You too, how wild, right? We have a lot of people here. Someone said meditation is a necessity to humans.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, so you put music on. So from what you've learned with massage therapy, trauma stays in the body, right?
Yes, so our bodies hold on to our experiences. So like especially in the hips, in that area, and like this comes up in yoga too, but like a lot of any type of like sad experiences that you have, those are usually stored in the hips. Anytime that you've ever been like afraid, that gets stored in your legs. So people that have a lot of like leg problems or like really tight muscles in their legs, it's because they felt like afraid, you know, at some point in their life, like pretty traumatically.
Oh.
And then, you know, everybody has upper back and and neck things now because of our phones. But yeah, like the body holds things in different places. I'm still learning about that as much as I can, but
Well, yeah, I know that massages get rid of that though. You know what I mean?
yeah, they do. They help release things. That's why it's really important to drink a lot of water, like after your massage, because you know you need to flush things out. Like,
That's what you tell your clients.
mhm.
Do you
Don't ever drink alcohol after a massage.
get messed up? I got my vodka out here. Um, do you still put crystals in your water and everything?
Oh my God, it's crazy because I didn't do that for the longest time, but I just started doing that again. Like very recently, I started like putting, you know, different crystals in my water overnight and drinking it in the morning. And yeah, if I win the lottery, I'm gonna have a house like filled with crystals.
That sounds really cool.
I got into the crystals thing like right when I met you, I think. Like
We used to go to those stores and stuff. I don't
the one
know.
in like Hollywood, yeah.
Hollywood Boulevard, too much.
Way too much.
Runyon Canyon was the best.
It was.
We used to
Yeah,
run up and down that thing.
it's crazy.
I know, we just have to meet out there. I think, well, we'll meet in general, but
Yeah,
we have to have a reunion out there.
that would be really cool.
Oh, you
Yeah.
gotta visit New York too. Have you been to New York?
I've never been to New York.
Why? Why?
I've never been to New York. Um, I don't know. I've never really had like the opportunity, I guess. Like, I mean,
Right.
I could go tomorrow, but like, there's never been like a time where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to New York, you know? It just hasn't popped up in my life yet.
I know you like warm weather, but the fall time, which is now, is usually the best time to come here.
Oh my God, you're so psychic. It's crazy. I was just talking to someone about this. Like, I have to go somewhere this year just to get the fall air because we don't really have that here, and it's
It's the
sad.
best, right? It's the best. What kind of air do you have there?
Hot, humid, wet air. But we also, I mean, I live like blocks away from the beach, so we do get really nice like sea breezes and stuff, which is amazing.
Fresh when it's fresh, right?
Yeah, I love it.
So nice. You and I are both air signs. We know this.
Mm. Your
That's
birthday's
good.
coming.
That's
Yeah.
true. Libra season. Yeah, and you're Aquarius, right?
February
What are
4th.
what are some traits of Aquarius?
I feel like I match Aquarius traits like to the T. Aquarius is very much like a sign of like, you know, being an individual, being a little bit of a rebel. We're like very Aquarius are usually very deep thinkers, and just, you know, pretty easygoing with everybody, but we definitely need our like alone time to like, you know, process everything. Yeah, like I wear
Yeah.
out quick after social events. I'm like,
It's like, hi, oh God.
I'm like, ugh, really.
Send me home. You actually, when I hear Aquarius, you're the first Aquarius that pops into my mind.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Our experience was very unique, you know.
It was. That was such like an amazing little chapter in my life. You know, I'm super grateful
Cool.
for it.
It was cool, yeah. It was concentrated with power, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was an explosion of whatever the fuck, you know. But our club nights were fun too.
Oh my gosh, so fun.
West Hollywood.
Yeah.
Um, do you have any beginner workout pro tips? I know you gave a ton of tips, but any other ones?
Beginner workout tips. I would just say definitely like for me, having a playlist is important. Like, you know, have a good playlist, something that's actually gonna keep you motivated. There's several supplements that I could recommend, but I would say try to like avoid using caffeine and stuff like that to motivate you to work out. A lot of people do that and it just dehydrates them and then it's not good. But you know, if you can find something else that gives you energy, do that.
What do you
Uh,
do? What do you use?
so I would get up and show you, but it's far.
No.
I make a smoothie usually with something in it called maca root.
Oh, I love that.
And
Yeah.
yeah, and that is an amazing supplement. It's good for men, it's good for women. It helps to balance out your hormones, and it's an adaptogenic herb, so it helps you adapt to exercise, if that makes sense. Like, or you know,
That's cool. I'm looking at the
yeah.
moon juice one.
It,
What brand do you use?
I get the one from Whole Foods actually, and I throw it in my smoothie, and I feel amazing after that. And that actually is a really clean source of energy before you work out.
That's cool.
So
I love that. Thank you.
yeah.
Um, who do you want to work with? Are there any like famous people in the field or anyone in general you want to work with?
I can't think of anybody. I guess I mean
Kylie Minogue.
yeah, I mean I would love to do massage for Kylie Minogue. Yeah, I can't really think of anybody in the yoga community. I feel like everybody in that community is magical in their own way, and I'm just grateful to work with the people that I do work with.
Do you
So,
see celebrities in Miami?
yes, yeah, we get a lot of like supermodels, celebrities every once in a while. You know, the lady who starred in Wonder Woman,
Gal Gadot?
yes, yeah, I believe she came to our
I mean,
studio.
everyone goes to Miami, but that's cool that you saw her.
Yeah,
That's really cool.
yeah,
I want to show something quick.
okay. Oh my gosh, these are
You see?
so ah,
No.
that's so crazy. Like, look at
Look
like
at this one.
I know. I think I have
This
these somewhere.
this is my mom, your mom, you, me, and Ascension Amun,
Yeah.
right? I wonder what happened to her, but this is nice. Look how wonderful.
Aw, that was New
Look at
Year's Eve. I think that was our first picture together. The one
this
in the
one
hat. Yeah, we were in
with
the
the
hat.
Hollywood sign in the middle.
Oh my God, like I was so young. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
look at what a baby. You were so. Look at this one. We were secret agents, remember?
Oh my God, yeah, I do.
And there was like some random guy you brought along to film us. I don't remember
We
who that
were
was.
we were totally in our own world. Like
Who
we
was
just
that
were.
person? I don't even know. Right? You like found some guy in the street, like going out. It was fun. We had a lot of fucking fun. Sorry, I cursed. You know, we
Oh
curse
my
on
God,
this
no.
show.
Me too, all the time. Like,
Yeah.
do you remember Cafe Gratitude?
Oh yeah. I went in July. It's the best. It's the best.
But I'll never forget the time where we were so excited to go to Cafe Gratitude, and you and I are eating some like raw vegan wrap thing, and a fucking bug crawled out, and you're like, Kyle, there's a bug on my plate. And I'm just like, oh my God. And then the waitress tried to tell us this whole thing about how like that's what happens
Yeah,
without pesticides.
she did. Yeah, I forgot about that.
I'm
She's
like,
trying
oh
to
my
stick
God.
up for it, right? And it's like, did she, I don't remember if she comped us, but I do remember that.
I don't think so. I think we paid full LA price for that.
I should have eaten the bug, supposedly.
Me
Terrible.
too.
Yeah, we had fun. Um, all right. So, you have a deep quote or enlightenment experience? I mean, you know,
Um,
that you share. I know we had a ton of enlightenment experience highlights
so
already.
the biggest thing that I have kind of realized that has really come up for me in so many different lessons that I finally kind of got the hang of, and I think everyone could really use advice or take this advice, is just to practice like love without attachment. You know what I mean? Like, I think that sometimes we get so like, we love somebody or something because it makes us feel like so good. And, then there's like this attachment that kind of creeps in because your mind is afraid that you're going to lose that thing, right? So, but if you let that kind of creep in, it always kind of ruins it, like it always brings up like all these other negative emotions. And that's, I think, why people have so many issues like in a lot of their relationships. So if you can just practice like loving someone or something for what it is and just appreciating it and being there for it like in an unconditional way, you're gonna get so much more out of it, really. Like, and you're not gonna be as shaken by like if they decide to do something, you know?
I love that. I love that
Yeah.
a lot. No
That
attachment. It's a
it's
practice.
it's a practice. Yeah. I mean, I'm not like the master of it, but like I definitely that have decided that that's something I really want to achieve and try and
That's
be
huge
as much as possible. Yeah.
because
Um,
that's also being present. That's the same thing as if you're not
right.
attached to any outcome, you're just living now, doing what you need to do,
Exactly. You're
and
in
things will
there.
pass.
Yeah, and you're just appreciating the moment and the person. And then you can really get the most out of the experience instead of wasting the time you have like worrying about when it's gonna end or something
Or
like that.
begin.
Yeah, exactly. And it
And
also
that's time too.
yeah, and I think it opens you and the other person up to more experiences as well, you know?
Well, look at us. We weren't attached to the outcome of our relationship, and here we are connecting.
Right. Like,
Yesterday was the first day of fall, so happy fall to.
yeah. Like
I know you don't feel it.
no, I did. I did. I celebrated the fall equinox. I literally have a pumpkin
I love it.
right here. Like
I
I'm
love
ready.
it.
I'm like ready to go. I love fall.
My gosh. I
But I'm
miss you
jealous.
so much,
Oh,
Kyle.
I miss you too. I'm just jealous of your leaves up there.
You could drive up tomorrow.
I should. I have the weekend off. Why don't I just do it?
Just take, yeah, if you have enough, you could just take a quick flight. What is it, like 2 hours? The flight is nothing.
I think yeah, between Miami and New York, it's so cheap right now. There's so many New Yorkers in Miami now since COVID. Like I feel like all of you guys moved here.
You know what happened? This everyone in Manhattan moved to Long Island, and then Long Island moved south.
Ah, okay,
It's
okay.
weird, right?
That's so weird. Yeah.
I don't know. But my allergies are so bad in the fall. You can see I've been like rubbing the hell out of my eyes. But
Do you eat honey or bee pollen?
I eat honey, yeah, every day, I think. Is that too
I
much? Or...
I love honey.
I
No,
love
but
honey.
yeah, usually honey and local bee pollen is actually good for your allergies.
But fall really mess. If you have allergies and fall hits, it's like forget it, you know. I'm with the wind, you know.
Yeah.
Oh no. So,
Uh,
so we have a few minutes if you want to share anything else or say hi to. Yeah, we had a lot of people. If you
yeah, let's
scroll up,
see. We've got a lot of people on
I,
here.
I know a few.
Hey,
Padone,
you
hey.
guys. I saw Bree was on here.
Really?
Yeah. Oh my God, that's so cute.
You still hang out, talk to her? That's cool.
I haven't talked to her. This is so
Hey,
weird
Brie.
too, because I guess I could talk about that. Like, so it's Libra season now, and Mercury is about to go retrograde.
But isn't it always like what the F?
It goes retrograde 3 times a year, in different signs for like 3 weeks, and basically it's like a time where you're meant to like kind of go a little bit more inward, like reconnect with people. So you'll usually notice like people that you haven't spoken to, like you'll start talking to them again,
Wow.
or you might be like reevaluating, some of your old habits or things you used to do. You might start wanting to do again, but it's kind of like a rewind in a way.
When is this one starting?
So this one starts, I think, on the 6th of October.
October.
Yeah, but we're in the shadow of it now, so it's kind of already starting. Um,
What
yeah,
do
I
I
love.
have to do? Tell me what I have to do.
Yeah, you just gotta take the. You'll probably notice a little shift in yourself, so you just want to take the time to like get back in touch with yourself a little bit more if you have the opportunity, and maybe avoid any like long-term plans because you might change your mind afterward.
Hmm.
The superstition is you're not supposed to sign like a lease or something like that during Mercury retrograde, but
Oh, okay.
yeah.
That's
But
good because it's a huge change, a shift, right?
yeah, we'll
So you're
see
not
what
supposed to
happens.
throw yourself into these big waves of.
Right,
You're
yeah.
supposed to be vulnerable and follow through, I guess.
Mm.
We'll see what happens.
I've always been super into astrology and stuff, but actually moving to Miami like got me even more into it because the moon is such a huge influence here, like because we're right on the ocean, you know, so like when there's a full moon, like everyone here acts, they're all talking about it. They're like, oh, there's a full moon, you know, and you can actually see like how the full moon is like affecting everybody in Miami. It's crazy. Um,
I pay attention to the moon and I'm like, uh-oh, like
yeah, we know.
people are people bug out. It's like a manic energy, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
It's like, are we wolves really at the full moon?
It's just like part of our subconscious, like since the beginning of time. So
Oh my God, I used to come on again for like we could prepare it like a full spirit episode. We should definitely do that.
I would love to do that. Like I'm just so happy to be doing this. You know, I've never done this before. I've never done an Instagram live.
Well,
That's why I had to ask you. I was like, how do I do
well,
it?
it's easy. It's so easy, right?
It's super easy. Yeah.
Oh, thank you for coming. I know, and I'm so glad you said yes because I just my instinct tells me who to invite when, and it
Right.
just said Kyle, and
You're listening to your intuition. Yeah.
there's many reasons for it. I don't know the exact date we met, but I'm sure it's not far, or who knows.
Well, I met you right after my birthday.
In
So
November.
in February.
I mean February. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I met you February 2013.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I remember that actually. You
Yeah.
just celebrated a birthday, right?
You were in like a hat.
Wait,
And I
what?
know and I noticed you because of your hair. Like I was just like that hair,
Oh.
like who is that?
Who is that LA character? Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
was totally a hippie when I lived there, 100,000%. Oh, no, thank you. Thank you for you're such an important part of my life. And
Oh, thank you so much.
I'm glad that our infinity brings us back for these things.
Yeah.
And you got new tattoos. That's pretty cool.
Oh my gosh, I have them like everywhere. Yeah.
They look good. I like that arm one.
Thank you. Yeah, there's a really amazing artist here in Miami. This is like my cat, and then I have like a really cool like mermaid tattoo.
You always
That,
love mermaids.
yeah, I love mermaids, but
We
yeah.
were mermaids. Oh,
Yeah, we were.
you're the best. Thank you. And
Thank
I'm
you.
bringing you back on in like a few weeks for spirit episodes, so be ready.
Please do. Thank you guys so much
Thank you.
for watching, and I'll see you later.
All right, bye, Kyle.
Bye.
Thank you. Love you. Bye.
Love you too.
Ah, that's my friend. It's so nice to catch up with him. Hey, Natasha. Thank you, everyone, for watching. My birthday is September 28th, so send all the blessings and gifts. Blessings to you. Happy Libra season is really what it is. Kyle is so special to me. I'm so happy he came on. I hope you guys are doing well. As always, this episode was one of the best. Look at how much knowledge and self-care tips. I can't beat it. Thank you. See you next Thursday. Have a great week. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I see you. And blessings.